So what's up? I'm back here again with another unboxing. My bad about the echo. This room's not treated the best, but I gotta do what I gotta do. But anyways, we're back with another unboxing. I'm actually trying a brand new setup to do this. It's been a while since I've done one of these. This one right here, this is not actually the one I wanted, but this was the cheapest one that I can get. So I went ahead and decided to get it, and I'm about to show you what it is. So I'm pretty excited because this is going to absolutely, or at least it should, help speed up my entire workflow when working on the computer or doing other kinds of things like live streaming, which that should give you a clue. But let's go ahead and unbox it. Okay, then we need to be aware of. Nope. Okay, let's go ahead and unbox this. You know what? Let's do it. Alright, I may have to skip ahead so I don't dox myself. Nope, it's not up top. Oh man, this thing's dusty. I don't know if you can see it, but bring it out right now. As you see, oh, this is trash. We'll throw that away. I think y'all see it already. There it is. Boom. The Stream Deck. Now, I wanted the black one, but this is all they had, and this was about $20 or $40 off at this point. So I went ahead. I shouldn't have bought this, but you know what? Anything to improve my workflow, I'm going to do it. Now, personally, the one I'd rather get is an XL, but this was available, so I went ahead and got it. And this is the newest model. That's why I chose to get it. So let's go ahead and unbox it. All right, let me show you the box. I won't show you the bottom. You already saw the back. The heck? That was weird. Okay. Sorry, a thumb came up on my screen. I don't know why. That was weird. That kind of creeped me out, but it's fine. Oh, it's not even attached. The sticker's not even attached. What? Okay. Oh, and I just stuck. Why did I do that? I hope this wasn't used. No, it said it was new, so if it was used, I'm gonna be mad. I was like, I need a refund. The sticker isn't even on here well. That is ridiculous. Wow. Yeah, I don't want to show you the bottom because the bottom definitely will dox myself. Well, not dox myself. That's not what it is. It's just that it probably has some codes that y'all can't see. You know what? Maybe I'll show you the bottom real quick and then blur it out. And let me see if I have it or if I took a picture of it. You can see on the screen. Let's go ahead and open this bad boy up. Oh. Come on. So there's another sticker right there. Okay, so there's a sticker on the bottom right here. Now let's open it up. Ah, come on. Alright, and there it is. This is the Stream Deck. Probably gonna go there now. Right there out of frame. See right here, it's the box. And in the box, I think it comes with. Here's a booklet. Boom. And let's see if this cable is okay. Here's another booklet. Oh, I hope this cable, I don't know if this cable's gonna be long enough, but what the heck? Okay, that's weird. I thought it was supposed to be USB-C. It doesn't matter. That actually works out better though. That's not USB-C. And let's extend it. Boom. So there it is. Get all this away. Yeah, nope. I think they said you could actually, with this one, it actually has a plate. So that's cool. Because it's already getting dirty. That's one I didn't like about why it gets dirty. But I already spent time programming this before it came in. So maybe I'll do a video on that later. But with that being said, I'm going to get up out of here. I want to thank y'all for checking this out. Appreciate it. And, want to address one thing real quick. I need to be on this page a lot more to post. My bad for not posting as much as I should or I need to. It's just because I'm doing other things, but I'm trying to come back to this channel. Again, I got a video, but I wanted to let you know so y'all know what's going on. I haven't forgot about this page. This page is not dead. It's just hard to do it because I'm working on other page. I'm doing other work. With that being said, though, I'm going to get up out of here. Hope you enjoyed this video. And, yeah, stay tuned for the next one. Have a good one. This is the second half of the Stream Deck video, and because I felt like the first half was kind of short, I decided to add this one on. And just so you know, this part right here was recorded months after the unboxing. So in this part, I'm going to tell you my thoughts after using the Stream Deck, some of my suggestions, and how I like to do things. And I also want to apologize. This is going to be rough because I did have this video finished, but something happened to the audio. So now this is going to be a commentary video. So I'm basically going to talk over the footage that I recorded. This is going to be rough, but we'll see how it goes. So right here on the screen, you're looking at the Stream Deck right now. I'm just kind of showcasing kind of how it works. So right now, this is my website, thegdesigns.com, which you can see above. I just kind of showcasing how it works, and I'm gonna get into some of this later. So one thing I want to point out right here is right there that you're seeing right there that I'm pointing to. That's the close window button, and the X with the circle, the white one, that is to close out the entire program. What I recommend you do when you set up your Stream Deck is at least make sure on every page that you have a closed window set up. Every single page you should have a closed window set up. Trust me, it's very convenient that you do that. If you're looking on the page right now, what you just saw, if you looked at how it changed, basically that is what a profile does. And I'll talk about it a little bit here. Basically what profiles do is that when you open up a program, you could customize your Stream Deck so it gives you the custom buttons for that program. So as you see, that's what happened with Word, and that's kind of what I'm showcasing. I think I'm showcasing that here. I think I'm showcasing pasting text. I think that's what I'm about to do here. Let's see. Is that what I'm about to do? No, I think I was just going through and just showing you all the different pages, just kind of going through them really, really quickly. Okay, yes, okay, yeah, I was right. So that's what I was trying to do. I was just trying to showcase that you could basically add a custom text and just make it its own key and then hit a button and paste it. And the reason why that's important, so like for me, because as you see, I have this YouTube channel, and if it's just a comment, you know, like link or whatever that I post or paste all the time, I said paste all the time, I want to set that up as its own key. So whenever I like need to type it, I don't have to be like, okay, what is that? All I gotta do is just switch over to a button, hit a button, and just paste by itself. It doesn't really work with paragraphs. It tends to have like really weird results, but if it's like single things like hashtags or links, I don't have a problem. But yeah, when you try to make long paragraphs, that's when the problems come in. I'll just give you one quick example. So when I tried to do a long paragraph, what happened when I made the button paste the paragraph, it like mixed it up, or I had multi-paragraphs and then put them in the wrong order. So you're going to have issues with that. So that's something to be aware of. Don't do long paragraphs. Do like hyperlinks or tags is what I recommend you do. Right there, as you see, that's why I'm saying that X just closes the entire program out. That's what I have that set up for. And as you see, the one with the power button with the line through it, that's just to close the window. I absolutely do recommend that you set that up. That's the number one thing I feel like you should do. And have the close window on every page. If you look, I have that close window set up on every page on my Stream Deck. Trust me, it makes it very convenient. Right here on screen, what you're seeing right here is how easy it is to set up a folder to open up on your Stream Deck. So you see I just dragged and dropped the folder. That's all I did. I just dragged and dropped it and watch. Boom. That's how easy it is to set up a folder. I recommend you do that. I have a lot, like my most important folders are set up to launch like that. I actually have a page set up specifically for all my important folders that I go to all the time. I recommend you do the same. Trust me, it's going to speed up your workflow enormously. Now, what you're about to see right here, I'm going to try in a second here, drag and drop the image, and you're about to see what happens when you try to do that. You see, you can't really set up an image to launch. There is a way you can do it, but I don't think I did it here. But what I do is I'm about to set up a multi-action, which what a multi-action does, it allows you to do multiple tasks one after the other. So for example, if I want to hit a button so two programs open, I could set up a multi-action and set up the program so once I hit a button, both programs will launch in succession. And right now, you're going to see that happen here. So the only thing I wish multi-actions would do, or this had, I don't know if anybody ever used Photoshop, but if you ever use Photoshop, Photoshop has this things called actions where whatever you do in that program or whatever you click on, the action will record it, and then all you got to do is hit the action and the action will just do it. Sadly, that's not how multi-actions work. Is that it works through shortcuts. So basically you got to set up shortcut keys for it to work. And the reason why I wish I had more an action based like Photoshop is because certain plugins that I have in certain programs, they can't or they don't come with shortcuts, and there's no way for me to customize the shortcuts for that plugin to work. And that's why I wish I had something like Photoshop Action, so it just records what I do when I'm in that program and it just works. So that's kind of the issue that I have. If there's a way to get around that to make it work, then please leave it in the comments down below. But I have yet to find a way to make plugins that don't have shortcuts work with the Stream Deck. So that's the one thing that does suck. If you can't create shortcuts with what you're trying to do, basically you can't do it at all within the Stream Deck. At least from what I know so far. That's why I wish they had something like actions through Photoshop. But because most of the stuff that I do has has shortcuts, I was about to say plugins, has shortcuts with it, well, I don't really have that many problems, and that's kind of a minor problem that I deal with. While I'm setting up this multi-action, I just want to tell you what I think about the Stream Deck. And after using it so long, also, as you see right there, my fault, before I even go into that, right there, you can actually set up a time delay on when the action is supposed to take place. So if you wanted to wait for like 3 seconds, 4 seconds, 5 seconds before it does the next task, that's what you saw. That's what you saw right there. It's just a delay. But anyways, so what I think about the Stream Deck is I actually do like it. It absolutely does speed up my workflow. It's one of those purchases that you make that you don't really think it's going to be that big of a deal, but once you have it and you use it, you realize how big of a deal it is. The reason why I love this thing and the reason why I like this is because it allows me to keep my desktop organized and empty. Because before I used to have to have all my files open. Now all I gotta do is press a button and it opens up what I need. So now I can keep my desktop clear. That's the main reason why I got it. And it's just really great for organizing. I love the Stream Deck. It absolutely does speed up my workflow. The one thing I do wish though is I wish I would have got the XL version. That would be a lot better for me because I do a lot of computer stuff. And because I do that, the XL makes a lot more sense. I'm happy with this one, but I probably will upgrade one day. I wish I would have got the black one, but I got this one for $20 off. That's why I got it. And again, I've been happy with it. I mean, this is almost like having a keyboard. I just can't imagine using my computer without a Stream Deck. The only thing I wish it had was like little knobs that you can twist. I mean, they do have one, but the problem is there's not enough buttons for me. This one doesn't even have enough buttons for me. That's why I recommend getting the XL. But yes, I wish there was one that had a lot more buttons and had basically just a scroll wheel. Not a scroll wheel, but basically like knobs. That's what I wish it had. Again, the XL, if you're just just doing streaming or just doing a couple of things, this is perfectly fine. The regular Stream Deck is 110% fine. But if you're like me and you do a lot more video work, design work, I recommend that you get the XL. As you see right here, this is the multi actions. As you see, I just hit one button and both images pop up. And that's why it took so long too. So you got to I will recommend, you do got to work with that delay, because that delay could kind of be off. So you do need to kind of adjust your delay and get that right. But that's kind of how you set it up. Multi actions is very important. And as you start using the Stream Deck more and more and more, you're going to start messing with multi actions, because yes, it's really important. Right here, that's how easy it is to delete a key. You see, that's one that I was showing you too. Like, it's very, very easy. Like this is a lot easier to work with than what you think. Like I am very surprised how easy this is to kind of work and navigate. I was kind of worried about it because I thought it would be, kind of clunky, but no, like this thing is really, really smooth. Right there, back page. Let me just talk about the back page and the home page. Do not delete those. You need to have every page a back page or a home page, or with folders, a return page. I mean, a return key. I keep saying page, but a return key, a back key, and a home key. It doesn't need to be on every page. The one thing that does need to be on every page is the back and forth. You need those. I accidentally deleted one of mine and it messed up everything. Very important. I know you may need extra space, but I would say, at least for me, I would recommend, do not delete that back and forth key on your Stream Deck pages. That's just my recommendation. But right there, as you see, I was just showcasing on what it looks like with the stand. Now, I heard the first one, the original one, is better with the stand, because the original one had an adjustable stand. This is actually the Mark II. But I haven't had an issue with this. This is actually perfect for me, so I'm not really... The stand doesn't bother me, but I know it bothers some people, because I know some people would rather adjust it. But for me, it's at the perfect angle, so I don't really need to adjust it. Just so you know, the version I have actually has interchangeable plates, so you could change the faceplate. If you actually buy from the actual website, you actually get one for free. I didn't, so I'm stuck with the white standard one. But just so you're aware, you can get custom plates. And if you can find a place to paint a custom one, I know I will want to do that. Make sure to do that. Right there, that's what I'm talking about, the profiles. You see how many profiles I have for different programs? That's what I mean when you set up a profile. When you set up your profiles, it basically, when you open up that plugin, it changes the entire screen. These are all my different profiles that I set up. And I recommend that, just like what I did here, make sure, because you may get stuck in a profile, make sure to have a page, if you wind up on the main screen, to go back to your profiles. So that's why I have to set up all those are my profiles. So if I need to go to a specific profile because I accidentally get out of that profile page, I have an entire page set up so I can just hit a profile and go straight to that profile. And I do recommend that you set up a profile page. So right there, that's where, because you only have so many spots, you can create a folder to make additional, basically you can make additional buttons. It's what that's for. So that folder that I made was because I ran out of space, so I'm making a folder so I could just hit that, and now I could create more buttons if I need to. And that's why I did just there. As you see, I created text. And again, do not delete that. Go back. You're going to need that. But that's what I mean, that return button. You're going to need that when you create a folder. I don't really care about having the next is not, it's not necessary. But yeah, make sure you have that return button. You're gonna need it. I also was showcasing right here. That's how you change the icon. And one thing I want to say when it comes to those icons, make sure to customize your icons. I'm telling you, take the time to make custom icons. As you see, I have a word icon. My website logo's there. Customize your icon is going to help you big time. Check this out. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I didn't do it yet. So check this out. See how I switch? Boom. You see that warning sign? If that pops up, whenever you see, I think I'll do it again. Do I do it again? Do I try it again? Yes. If that's happening, that means there's an error. So if there's an error, you got to go back in and figure out what it is. As you see, what I did, my error was I didn't add the text in. So there you go. So yeah, so whenever you see that yellow warning sign, that means there's an error with like one of your links, and you need to go into that button and figure out what's going on, which is what I did. So you see, I click into the folder, and what I'm about to show you, boom. But make sure to create custom icons, because I'm telling you, you don't want to have the Stream Deck here and then be like, okay, what's this, what's this? Because if you use the default stuff, you're going to get confused. I got confused because a lot of it looks the same. Take the time to create and make custom icons or download custom icons for your Stream Deck. Trust me, it's going to make things run so much faster, sorry about that, so much faster and so much smoother, because you don't want to take time trying to figuring things out. You want to take the time to just look down, see it, hit a button, and get going. Now we're into what this Stream Deck is actually made for, which is live streaming. So for some reason, when I opened this up, and I don't know if did I press the button open? I think it did, but for some reason it didn't switch to my profiles. Normally it would do that automatically. I don't know why it didn't do that. But I don't know what happened to the screen. Oh no. While my past self is trying to get things working, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'll say this much just to kind of tell you some of the issues I ran into. Sometimes your Stream Deck won't connect, or like I had it where mine has glitched before. I don't know why that happened. I also have it where it froze up. I had it where, like I said, it flickered for some reason. And I just had it not work. I don't know why. Don't know what happened. But these are just some of the issues I ran into. Right now, I'm showing you how it works with OBS. I'm going to tell you right now, this Stream Deck is 110% designed for streaming and working in OBS. As you see, you saw some of the stuff that I hit. I have things. I need to. This is not done. I still need to get my live streaming better, but I just have everything ready to go. And yeah, this thing is 110% made for live streaming. What I'm about to show you here. Yeah, so right here, as you see, I have a website, set up. If you don't know, I have a gaming channel, and sometimes I do live builds. So that's just a randomizer that helps me choose what I'm going to build that day. As you see right there, I have Google, and I have a small one, and you're about to see the large one. The reason why I have the small one set up is because sometimes I react to things on stream, and when I do that, I want to make sure people go check out their page. So if you want to see it comfortably, go to the page. But if you want to if you're there for me and to hear me stream and hear me talk, then you just kind of listen to me, and you can see a little screen. But right there, that's what I'm saying. You see how you got stuck? If you ever get stuck or you need to get back, that's why I have the profile page all set up. That's what that's for. So again, like I said, I have had issues with the Stream Deck. And usually how I fix the issue, I just unplug and replug it back in, and it works. Sometimes I actually have to reset my entire computer. But yes, there is issues with the Stream Deck, but for the most part, it's never not worked. Just sometimes you have to reset it. Sometimes you have to unplug it and then plug it back in. But for the most part, I love this thing, and it's a small little thing that you don't expect to want or need, but now that I got it, it's perfect. I know you can set up a number pad to do that, but I wouldn't recommend it. I recommend you get one of these. And there's also some off-brand ones too. I haven't tried those out. I just went with the one that's a name brand. But again, my recommendation, if you're a designer and do multiple things, get the XL. Most people, you're cool with this one. And the smaller ones, I don't know, because I feel like it doesn't have enough buttons. But with that being said, we're pretty much done here. I hope this video helps y'all out. I hope these initial thoughts, helps you make a decision to